Super excited, honestly. If you can't tell by the big smile on my face, the feeling is surreal. It's unbelievable, and I'm really excited for the opportunity.
Same. I'm super excited. Same big smile on mine, and I just can't wait for the opportunity. Looking forward to experiencing my first NCAA tournament berth.
I think it was a good matchup, a good draw. I'm just, to piggyback off what they said, just excited to be in this tournament, and be able to try to make some more history.
Trevon, you guys were the last team called in the bracket and for the 11th seed, and there was a pause before your name was even announced. What was that like as you were waiting for your name to be called?
Oh yeah, it was definitely they definitely made it dramatic, and I mean being the last ones, it was kind of nerve-wracking. We were holding our breath, but at the end of the day, we got it called, and it was like one of the best feelings ever. It just felt like it was freshman year all over again because we were kind of in that same situation. But it was definitely a tough one at first. But
Malcolm, as you were experiencing the delay in the announcement, what's going through your head?
Like, our name better be called or else. No, it was just like, man, I'm just waiting for our name to be called. This is nerve-wracking. And when our name does get called, I don't know how I'm going to respond, but I hope it's in a good way. So,
RaShid, how did you experience those moments?
Same way, like Trey said earlier, it was definitely a dramatic pause, but I'd rather be called last than not be called at all. So, I was really excited when they did call and call his name.
Did any of you guys think you wouldn't be called? I mean, it seemed like your resume was putting you in a lock, but I mean, as you're waiting there and know Xavier name's called, did you just get a little doubt?
I mean, I had faith. I wasn't going to give up until the last name was called, so I didn't think for 1 second that we weren't going to get called. But yeah,
I would have to piggyback what Trey said. I didn't think that at all either because I mean, our resume spoke for itself, and we won some big games, so I would think that we would get called as well.
How good do you feel about the way the team's playing now going into the tournament, the way you performed at the Big East tournament has to kind of give you some positive thoughts on what this team can do now at the big games?
Yeah, I feel really good and confident in our team right now. I think we're peaking at the right time. This is probably the best basketball that we've been playing for a while. And, just hopefully we can keep it going these next 3-4 days of practice, preparing for Maryland, and just keep that energy that we've had going into the Big East tournament and just bring it to the NCAAs.
Trey, does this feel especially sweet just because you guys went through so much during the season, whether it was Edmund being out to your own ankle injury, did it kind of make this day a little bit better than others?
Yeah, I would say so. We've been hit with a lot of adversity, and I think this is probably the most adversity I've been through since I've been here. So just to be able to still be in the tournament after everything that's happened throughout this whole season, I mean, a lot of credit to the guys just for staying focused and not distracted with the things that was going on, and just listening to the outside people. We just focused on what was going on in the locker room, and we never wavered from our plan. So this moment to get our name called just felt better than the other ones.
I know you said Maryland is a good draw. Have you watched them at all this season? Know anything off the top of your head? I know obviously you'll know a lot more in the next few days.
No. Besides just watching them and how they play, we don't know too much about them. I know coaches and them are probably watching film on them as we speak, but we're just excited to be here.
Trey, did Chris have a message for you guys before you kind of broke camp at his house this evening, or was that a little more informal?
It was just kind of like congrats, telling us that it was well deserved after everything we've been through, and just to be ready, just how we were for the Big East tournament, and come with that same type of energy and aggression.
So Malcolm, and RaShid, how long will you give yourselves to enjoy this before you turn the page and get back to work?
Tonight. I mean, tomorrow we're right back to routine. We got classes and we got practice at 3 p.m., so it's time to get right back to work. Can't dwell on it for too long because, I mean, obviously we're really happy and excited for the opportunity that we have right now, but we want to make some noise in this tournament as well, so it's time to get back to work.
RaShid, what are you most looking forward to in playing in the tournament? Is it being on the national stage? Is it, being in a different environment? Do you not know yet?
Just honestly, I really don't know what to fully expect, but I'm just happy to be able to finally compete for a national championship. To be honest, I think that would be probably the biggest opportunity that I'm most excited for. Like you guys have said, I've never been in this position, and just to have this position is a blessing.
Trevon, you've now played several NCAA tournament games. Are they different on the court? Do they feel different, or do guys play the game a different way?
I would say, yeah. I mean, March Madness is a tournament. I feel like the lights are brighter and stuff like that, and just the feeling, just being in that moment right there in the type of atmosphere, like we're here, one of 68 teams. You lose, you're out. So I feel like it's different in that aspect. But as far as competing and that type of stuff, I feel like kind of all that similar.